Zdar, tady Duke. Vítám vás u další epizody svého Noobplaye na hru Kingdom Come Deliverance. Končili jsme někde tady nad mrchojedama, v táboře, kde jsme si povídali s Rackem. A já jsem se rozhodl, že dojedu zpátky do Přibyslavic, abych zjistil, jestli je tady nějaký loot, nebo jestli tady jsou ty mrtvoly. Ty mrtvoly tady teda nejsou, ale nějaký loot jsem našel. Tadyhle máme třeba nějaký zbraně. Já teda nemám moc místa, takže to budu muset rozházet na koně. To lepší. No, lepší to je, ale je to dlouhý meč, což nechci zatím. Jo, luk zase nemám vybavený, vole. Jedy. Nic. No, trochu se najíme. OK. V tom kostele nějaký truhly jsou, ale všechny jsou prázdný. Jsem si tady poodemykal ty truhly akorát. Jo, tady byl nějaký jenom elixír, ten jsem si vzal. A ještě tady byla truhla. Nic moc. Ale ta nejlepší truhla je právě tady. Here we go. Ale tady toho nějak moc. Jenom se koukneme, jestli nemám něco lepšího na sebe. Devět, 12, 7, 13, 16, 9, 13, 16, 9. Jo, vyšší charisma. Jo, to by mělo být nejlepší. No, tohle brát nebudu, ani kdyby to bylo nejlepší na světě. Na 15.6, jo, já mám brigandínu. Jako Kiris. A ještě mi chybí čepec. A kroužkový nohavice. Asi 11. Máme tady kuklu 3, 5, 9. charisma nebo hlučnost? Nižší. No, vezmeme obě. Já si myslím, že ten můj stealth set je už dostatečný, jakože... OK. Nahážeme to na koně. Ne. No, to je stejný. Fuck. OK, tak kůň neunese už vůbec nic. Takže tady ještě něco odhodím, abych se mohl dostat. No. Good. Tak jo. Musíme se dostat někam, kde mají obchodníka. Talberku to moc slavný není, ale já chci spíš do Ratají. A vezme to ten piču studii? No a já radši nejdřív zajdu do Talberka, protože minule to ten debil vzal přes rovnou z nějakého důvodu. A byl jsem tam samozřejmě napadený. Tady žádného pořádného obchodníka nemají. No jeho furt taky nic, tady. Jo, můžu se kouknout do ledečka, tam třeba něco bude. Jakož je tam kupec a stejně tam krejčí, je to si potřebuju opravit. Věcičky. Akorát, že tam dorazím večer, no. Tak se tam stejně budu muset vyspat. Jo, dobrý, mají tady hostinec s ubytováním. A vy už asi prodávat nebudete, co? O, ještě jo. Nejdřív opravíme a teď prodáváme. Ty vole. Tak to snad radši ani ne. Co ten kupec chce nad náma? Ajá. Jež. Skoč. Leď.
Good health to you.
Ten mi dá ještě míň, no to je skvělý. Mám health naplno? Jo, mám. No. Tak asi rovnou dorazím do těch ratají, protože tady mi nedají skoro žádný peníze, vole. Ještě dám Tereze nějaký gift.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
I've brought you something.
Jestli vůbec něco mám u sebe. Tak. No, tak nemám.
I must have dropped it somewhere.
Probably wasn't the best idea anyway.
Dobrý, no, tak jsem se akorát strapnil. Já jsem si myslel, že jsem tam něco vzal, nějaký šaty nebo něco. Jo, a tomu debilovi ještě musím splatit dluhy, že jo, než na mě pošle ty zabijáky. Respektive ty kretény, který dosekám jako nic, ale... No. Nebo zaplatil jsem mu už? Já vůbec nevím. Stávej, dětku.
God be with you.
Počkej, tak zaplatil jsem mu? Už jsem mu zaplatil. Jsem na to úplně zapomněl. OK. Zajdeme tady za obchodníkama. Koho ještě spíjej, vole.
Look out!
Jdu.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Fresh bread. Come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
Šermíři. Rámečíři.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
God be with you.
Aha. OK. A obchod. Jo, já to mám vlastně všechno ještě na koni, ty vole.
Let's talk about the price.
Dej mi trochu víc, doufám, že to nebude zase bugnutý.
All right, so.
Tak.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
OK, a vezmeme si z koňáka všecko. Tohle by se mělo dát prodat tady. Ne, počká, ten gambezon byl na to, na stealth. Ne, prodávat nebudu. A tohle si taky nechám na stealth. A tohle si vezmu na sebe. Tak. OK. Tak, co tady můžeme ještě prodat? Přemýšlím, jestli si to nechám nebo ne. Tenhle šít je lepší, nebo co? Jo, takhle tohle je poškozený. Krátký meč 39,55, 46,46. Sečný poškození to má větší. Ale já stejně používám bodání víc, no.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it. Aye, that would do it.
Nádhera.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Teď ke zbrojíři prodat to brnění.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
A potom uděláme druhý run po tom, co se stavíme v rovný.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Jo, ještě opravit. Ale jenom to, co mám na sobě, potřebuji opravit, vole. To nejdřív prodáme. Kolik má? Jo, on má 6 litrů, tak to je vsej. Tak.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so. All right, so. See you later.
Aha. Zvláštní. A u Krejčího jsem už vlastně byl, že? Jo. To mám všechno v cajku. Staty jsou jakž takž dobrý. A můžeme se asi vydat do toho přímo do rovný. Tam zase jde večer, jak to vidím. Ne, sedu mám na sedláky. Ale tady mě pravděpodobně někdo přepadne. Že jo. Zajímavý. Jdeme teda na setkání s tím... Aha, on je tady nad náma. A to byl dovozce těch peněz, že jo? Peněz a zbraní.
Good God, what a bloody mess.
OK, tak něco asi nevyšlo, co? Tak. Nemám skills. To můžu zvýšit takhle, nebo? Jo, no tak to nepůjde. Vezmu tyhle dva, no, ale tohle ještě neotevřu. Potřebuji vyšší skill, tak.
Looks like that wagon was loaded with charcoal. Someone was wounded here. Looks like another person dragged him off. Maybe there'll be some tracks. Another clue. I must be going the right way.
OK, tak to asi nebyl ten jejich povoz. Tady někdo dropnul uhlí, zajímavé.
Blood.
OK. Jo, jde to tam.
It looks like blood. This way.
Tudy.
I'm on the right track. Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
Zdravím vás. To je někdo?
It looks like blood.
Fuck.
My respects to you. What happened at the crossroads?
Huh?
Nice, teď už máme empatii, takže... Máme dokonce na výběr.
I'm a friend of his.
Ale ne, ty vole.
That fellow you brought here. I need to find him. I have to help him. I owe it to him, you see.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
No a kdo a kde to kurva je?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Červená čepice. Bylo by hezký, kdyby tady byl vůbec někdo, jako... O. Někde tady srovnává dřevo, ale tady prostě vůbec nikdo není, ty vole.
This way.
Bude asi dál v tom táboře, no. Po krvavé stopě. Tamhle. Nice.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof.
Possibly.
And poisoned the well in Merchoyed. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Do you know who ambushed that wagon?
Not a clue. We came a long way after.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Take care now.
Well, that was easy. Zarec. Žoldák, jo?
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Oh, well, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Who is it you work for?
Takže to byl ten
Who did the
Menhart.
wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Tell me more about the night.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Damn it. Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Dětku! Konino, dělej! Jeď! Stůj, dětku! Pas meč! Jeď! Dětku! Ten naspídovaný, ty vole, skoč! Kurva, kumáni! To prdele, ty debile!
Damn. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sázavy.
Tak ty jsi fakt debil. Tak jeď, ty blbá herko. Dobrý je, že na něm mám ukazatel. Už ho skoro mám. Pojď. Ty vole, musím se tady zaseknout zrovna. Ne. Dělej. Pojď. Ty vole, on zase dostane speed, to je šlapka. Nel, tak jeď, kurva. Já budu muset sundat tím lukem, ale nevím jak. No vždycky, když se k němu dostanete dost blízko, tak on dostane takový ultra speed a prostě zmizí. Ale koni. Pojď. Jeď. Teď ho lovím, jak ty kumáni lovili mě, když jsem utíkal z toho, ze skalice. Kurva, fix. To je asi skript, že nám musí utíct, ne? Hahaha! Dělej! Vem ten meč! Tak, ty vole! Máš taky štít, jo, ty kurvo.
Hilf mir!
Žádnej Bůh ti nepomůže. Ty vole, nesekej si do koně. Kde to je? Si to nezapamatuju, ty vole, spodek, bod. No, to celou dělám udělám, no. Aha. A ještě tam mám sek bod. Bod, sek a sek bod. Tam jí vůbec nereaguje na to, co dělám, vole. Co děláš? Mhm. Tak, ty zmrdé. A. Halo? Fuck?
Well?
Who is that, David? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Yes.
Já nejsem thief, ty zmrde. Ty seš thief.
This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye, if we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well, but if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Maynard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you're truly
Ah.
Sir Radzig,
Tak to by nemělo být těžký.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No.
Nice, takže máme dalšího vyšetřovatele. Ještě, že jsem ho nezabil.
Some loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I'm a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that. And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs, and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sázavy at the Wagoner's Inn.
Nice. Takže z toho rogue rytíře je nakonec náš spojenec. A řekl nám teda něco o tom pašování. Menhart je bohužel mrtvej. Takže nám toho už asi moc neřekne. Teďka dojedeme zase k tomu mlýnu, vyspíme se a potom dáme Fayfarovi ty spisy o padělání těch mincí. Kam jsem to kurva zajel? Pš.
Yeah.
A 65, 65. Oh shit. Není uvařeno, co tady celou dobu děláte? Nice. Pláchnout se. A nejspíš jsem i vyřešil ten problém s těma texturama, jak se mi špatně načítali. Já jsem to totiž měl na HDDčku. A ono je docela potřeba, abyste tuhle hru měli na tom, no. Oh shit. Ty vole, teď jsem to řekl, že jsem to vyřešil, ale ono se to začne sekat. No je lepší, když to mám na SSDčku, nejlépe systémovým, no. Protože načítání těch textur tomu docela zabírá. A Fayfar je, jo, tady je. Tady by měl být, ne? Damn. Tak bude nade mnou. A nebo ještě spí to hovado. Zdarec.
Greetings. What business have you?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Well, this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's the Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Goodbye.
OK, jelikož to řekneš Rackovi, tak předpokládám, že se u něj nemusím hlásit, tak kretén zase. Pokaždé, když něco udělám. Takže Rožemberkové, jo? Zajímavé. A já jsem vlastně chtěl vzít i ty věci, co byly to, jo? Ty zbytky, co byly v Přibyslavicích, akorát, že jsem na to jaksi neměl čas, protože jsem musel ulovit toho Ulricha. No, peníze stejně teďka nepotřebujeme moc. Máme jich docela dost. Takže tam akorát docestujeme. Ne, vole. Sedu ti na poutníky. Koukneme se, co máme damagenutý, jestli máme něco v blbým stavu, co bych chtěl opravit. Jo, já mám u sebe ještě ty luky, to by taky chtělo prodat. 98, to jde. No, všechno mám tak na 80. Je tady písař, ještě bychom se mohli naučit trochu líp psát. A číst. A nebo taky ne, no. Jo, takhle, my potřebujeme číst knížky na to, aby jsme se vyskylili. Jakože speciální knížky, jako tyhle ten slabikář. Kouknu se k plantéřovi. Kdy se tam jde, vole. Kde tady máte vchod?
Magical ointments and protective amulets.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
What?
Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery.
Ah.
He's brought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
Zajímavé. Koupil všechnu měď, říkáš? No, teď jenom jak získal tu rtuť ještě.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that
To je ten chybějící článek. Takhle ten šašek mi zase nedá nic vůbec za ty luky, ale můžeme to zkusit.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Že by ten luk ptáčka byl tak slabý, jo. A přitom je cenější, zajímavé. No, asi si ho nechám ještě. Však jsem jí mohl dát ten prstýnek, proč jsem jí ho nedal, Tereze? Jsi taky píčů z Henry. Akorát si nás strapnil. Ještě se koukneme za tou kostelní krysou. To asi nebyl tenhle, co?
Poor Ulrich, me.
Nebo že by o tom rychtář něco věděl? Je to možné?
My respects to you.
Ne.
Take care now.
To bude jenom nějaký quest. To je ten vchod, ty vole. Počkej. Aha. O. Tak nic. Jo. Odpustky, vole. Nenažraná církev.
Lovely cucumbers.
Lovely cucumber. Počkej, a je to vedlejšák, že se poradím s tím? Jo, vedlejšák, tak to bych měl udělat první. Ještě než se pustím do toho kláštera. Já docela skipuju všechny ty vedlejšáky, jak jste si mohli všimnout. A jedu hlavně tu hlavní linii, abych to měl co nejdřív hotový. Tak on je dole nebo co? Ují. Zarec.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ulrich. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
OK, to už dává smysl. Takže umělec. Vole, zase přežrání. Proč? Jo. Ten klášter je tady nade mnou. Hajda. Teď jenom se dozvědět víc o tom Píčusovi. Zdar Johano, nevíš něco? To fakt?
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and...
Yes? Where do you think the...
Actually,
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been just the two of us. Good luck then.
A já vám nechci pomáhat, vole, na to nemám čas teďka.
I I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise...
To be honest.
So what am I supposed to do? Well, never mind. At least go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back, and woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
I just won't get any sleep.
Skvělý, vole.
What about the attack on Mehra yet?
Hej.
If you're not working here, clear off.
Žvu. Že to kurva dovoluješ?
Farewell.
A potřebuju to.
What the hell? What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me to... Huh.
Teď mě pust ven, ty debile. A to si jako věděl jak, že tady jsem.
Can I do anything to help?
Pičus.
Hey, who's there? Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear up... What are you doing here?
No, to nevím, co tam děláš ty. Koho se tady sakra mám zeptat? Já jsem chtěl klíče od toho dveřníka, ale jakože...
Be off right now or I'll fucking see you off. Ugh.
The fuck? Jako mě instantně ví, ne? Magor. To se tady budu muset asi stavit večer a okrást ho, abych se mohl dostat do toho kláštera, ale já tam vlastně... Já nevím, jestli tam potřebuji jít, nebo ne. Musím najít nějakého šaška, který tady skupuje tu měď. Zarec. Jo, to je ten umělec. Ale proč s ním nemůžu mluvit? Jo, ještě mu tady budu vydrávat ty vole kupřivy, pampelišky a to. Buláky, vole. Aspoň si naberu nějaký bylinkářství, no. Už nic. Budu vytrhávat záhony, vole, když tady mám to pracovat. No, aspoň mám nějaký cover. Nějaký pověření, že tady můžu být. Tak to je v píči, já jsem mu vzal jednu mátu. Když ona to roste v sobě, vole, tak co mám kurva dělat? Musím se tý máty zbavit. Otevřeš ten inventář, ty vole? Hej. To je. The fuck, já nemůžu otevřít inventář. Kolik tady toho ještě je? Jak dlouho jste se o tu zahradu nestarali? Tlustý líný kriplové. O, co to je? To je měď? Halo? No. To je přesně ten důvod, proč nedělám vedlejšáky. No to tady snad roste zpátky. Ty vole. Ty kameny byste tady mohli uklidit, vole, z té zahrady. Šuráci. Stejně už jsem to podělal tím, že jsem tady vzal jednu mátu. To tady nechali zarůstat tak 3 roky, ne? Teď bych to asi brát nemusel, ale stejně to radši vezmu. No, to už je dost daleko od toho záhonu. No, to vypadá, že je to všechno. Já zajdu za tím šaškem, než to... No. Než to zase zaroste, ale proč se tady nemůžu s nikým bavit, vole?
It's done. Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
Good luck to you.
A co?
Good luck to you.
Ježíš. Mně zase vůbec nefunguje interface. Nemůžu otevřít mapu, nemůžu otevřít inventář. No, kde jsou ty šašci, s kterýma můžu mluvit? Já tady potřebuju...
God be with you.
Potřebuju tady mluvit s někým, kdo ví o té mědi. Dětku. Tak ne. Čus.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
you don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it. Farewell.
A můžu si s ním promluvit, nebo?
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sázavy, in such a holy place, filled with knowledge?
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books, they don't want to talk to you, and when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
Well, they say...
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to... Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
Maybe I...
How?
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You do that for me?
Of course.
Then I'll be very grateful to you. Take care now.
Vole. Už nemůžu otevřít ten inventář. Jeden šašek. Teďko jdeme ty debile. Ještě co?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
It wasn't the best work I've ever seen, but you pulled up more weeds than herbs, so you deserve a reward.
May the Lord watch over you.
Neuvěřitelný.
Yeah.
Jako teď si mám promluvit s Kovábem, když jsem s ním už mluvil. Předpokládám, že mám udělat to teda. Protože nemůžu otevřít mapu z nějakého důvodu. Tak ne, to je to Cčko. Ne. Oh.
God be with you, good sir.
I hear you've had
Ty vole, já jsem tam byl úplně zbytečně. Dobrý, no.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But when you care to buy something before you go, or play a game, I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
God be with you.
OK, asi si měla otevřít obchodní nabídka, ale no. Přestaňte na mě hulákat, žebráci. Teďka pojedeme do toho kláštera. Káži už začíná být docela pozdě. Já to uložím a nahraju to, ale protože tohle je šílenost. Uložil jsem to? sedmnáct. 21. OK. Tak. Můžu otevřít, nemůžu otevřít mapu, ty vole. No. OK. Jo, to je jenom ten vedlejšák, takže to dělat vůbec nebudu. Máme tady něco najít, předpokládám. Aha, já jsem se dostal do kláštera. Lol. Nemám tušení, co dělám. Sušený sír, cože? Je tu někdo? Ty kráso. Klíč k zasázaným knihám. Tady už bude někdo, ne? Tady už bude zapisatel, ne? Co tady dělám, ty vole? Aha. Čekat. Tady. No. Teď to nikdo nehlídá, jo. No to nemám skill. Medovina. Plast tady mají. Počestní mnichové, tak to jo, ty vole. A to maso si vezmu. Co? No ne. Do 20. května. A to jsou jenom barvy. Hlavně nenápadně. Svatý Václavé, tak to si přečtu. Ona háčí. Jak se zbavit bradavic, jo? No tak to mniši asi nevědí.
Ne.
Ne.
Good luck to you.
Počkej, ty vole, jak se tady kradlo? Jsem to zapomněl, protože jsem přetížen. To mám u sebe moc žrádla. Okej, no.
What in God's name is he up to?
Já potřebuju to, ale ty klíče.
What the fuck? You're trying... God! Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
Tak se aspoň kouknu, jestli ty klíče vůbec mám. Hebni už do hajzlu. Má ty klíče.
I don't think we'll forget about the other person.
What the fuck? Co to? Co to je? Vy jako jdete šašci. Fuck it. Ten klíč si vezmu potom. To nevypadá, že by tady bylo něco, co by mi pomohlo. Počkat, já jsem tady vzal nějaký rukopis, ne? Jo, to je jenom ten zápisník. No jasný, no tohle tady je, vole. A víc nic. Jak to, že jsem zase přetížený? Fakt, tak chodí sem stráž.
Hey, who's that?
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off, or you'll be sorry. Something you look back.
fuck?
Got bellyache, have you? That's nasty.
Pro co? Proč bych měl kurva?
You! Stop right where you are! Caught you! What? Don't bother trying. It's jail.
Oh, come on, my friend.
What's up?
Help! There's a murderer here!
Ježíš, jsem zase přetížený, ty vole. To si děláš, prdel. Tady nic jiného než tahle kniha není, ale... Oh. Aha. O, nazdar, šapáři.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Take care now.
Are you quite well?
Zdanec.
God be with you.
Takže já jsem musel počkat, až oni přijdou.
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
I see. You can't because you don't have any. And you don't have any because you're selling it out the back door, eh?
Suppose I was. I don't see what business it is of yours.
What if I told you I'm the emissary of the Royal Hetman Radzig Kobala, and you've got yourself mixed up with a counterfeiting gang?
Counterfeiters? Meaning what?
Somewhere around here is a counterfeiter's workshop. They need the quicksilver to make fake groschen.
What have I got to do with the forger's shop? That means nothing.
If you say so.
Good luck to you.
Listen,
I've already told you what.
Can't you? In the Sázavy monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
Zajímavé, že i když jsem měl mnohem vyšší tu úroveň, tak to selhalo.
The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
OK. Tak stačilo počkat na ty blbce, no. Zajdeme na to místo, docela mě se dá, že si nemůžu promluvit přímo s ním, ale tím cápkem, co to tady sbírá. Co je? Proč mám jako zraněný nohy? Guten Tag.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapota ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Admiring the view, my arse. If you ever want to see another view again, I suggest you answer my question.
Ha! I've been more impressively threatened by my sister's baby.
Fuck you! Look, you little jester, I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapota?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapota's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me 12 groszy. Damn it! Now what? Well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
No, No. Ne, ty seš mrtvý. Nice. Ještě se koukneme, co tady měli. Úžasné. Okay. Pořád jsem ještě nedosáhnul toho, co jsem chtěl. Jelikož toho dosáhnout nemůžu. Čili promluvit si s tím týpkem, co je v tom malém baráčku tam. Někde je hospodský, kurva.
Make it quick.
Is there somewhere I could sleep?
All right. For how long?
Just the one night.
No problem.
Here you go.
Sežer.
May the Lord watch over you.
Ta runka je tady. Můžu se na chvíli vychrápat a zkusit okrást toho mnicha. Jenom tak, aby se mi to uložilo. No, radši se vyspím rovnou do rána, asi rovnou. Stejně v tom kostele nic nezmůžu. Pač to mám loknutý questem. Už jsem zkoušel omráčit toho dveřníka a on u sebe stejně ten klíč neměl. Od toho kostela. Šajt. Pojedeme za Fifarem, protože nemůžu už nic dělat, nemám žádný interakce. Vím, kdo tu rtuť kupuje a nemůžu si s ním promluvit, takže... Neseš. Hej, Tobiáši. Hej, no hej, vole.
God bless you. What troubles you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want to know.
Vypadá úplně stejně.
Right.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Good luck then.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over.
Vole, jak mám zjistit víc věcí, když mi to nedovolí udělat interakci s těma lidma. Ten plantář mi řekl, kde se bere ta měď. A stejně jsem to nemohl říct. Vole. Hej. Vole.
Good day to you.
Do you make any...
I do a bit of...
I'm looking for someone who could...
Well, that's pretty rough and ready.
It's all?
I do a bit...
I'm looking for some...
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my...
Zachaz kláštera, no.
What can you tell me about the...
Depends which ones you mean. In the town, there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest
What about the monastery blacksmith?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy...
Tell me something about...
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman.
That'll be all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Tak se aspoň podíváme za tím kovářem, no.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms.
Those will still taste good.
A toho Zacha mám pocit, že už jsem našel, ale nemohl jsem s ním mluvit. Takže...
the sun sets out across the...
A good day to you. What do you need?
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper. God be with you.
OK, takže zách. Ale... Já bych si s ním kurva promluvil, ale... On jako je.
Yeah.
My respects to you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
God be with you.
No, pro příklad, že by mi neříkal všechno.
Is that some new kind of game?
Ježíš, kurva. Aha. Nemůžu.
Hey, what the fuck? You footpad!
God, come in!
The fuck? No to jako...
Hey!
You! Halt!
All right.
Caught you! Now you'll pay for all your crimes.
What?
You dare to ask? Even if I ignore your other crimes, your brawling is reason enough for me to clap you in irons. You should have thought twice about what you're doing.
Ty jsi mě napadnul, debile.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell.
My heart.
Oh, well,
fine.
what can I do? Here you are.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again. And hand me over those stolen...
Počkej, co? No, tak to ne, vole. Hajzle skurvená. Kdyby mi nevzal ty věci, tak bych ho klidně nechal. A by the way, na to udělat tohle jsem měl právo, protože mařil vyšetřování šlechtice. A na tohle jsem měl taky právo. Mám právo ho dokonce i zabít, ale to udělat nebudu, protože tady bude ještě nějaký quest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tak kde je ta děvka?
What are you here?
I'd like to make
So what are you interested?
Koupela
myself fixed up.
That can be arranged.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll be goodbye.
Jo, ale to nesavene, dobrý.
I hear you're
At all.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Ten pes byl bůh.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain. And if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Okay.
Then
takže Florian musí zaplatit za tu děvku. Předpokládám. To stále ale nemusí znamenat, že s nima spolupracoval. Může být jenom nějaký grač. Jeď.
Good health to you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
So I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Tak jo, zachráníme tu malou děvku.
I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Good luck then.
Okay. Až sem. Skurvený žebrák. Ale to jsem nechtěl udělat do prdele. Z nižšího promluvit. Boha jeho. Koni.
What are you?
I'd like to...
And what is...
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds.
As you...
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be extremely sad.
To doufám, jinak jsem přijdu a zabiju vás. Save, please. Jo, good. Bych peněz. Když jsem to vůbec nepotřeboval, jsem si vlastně zaplatil jenom za save. Takže až sem, jo, ty vole. Proč jenom to dělám? Jinak předpokládám, že jste ho mohli presnout a prostě to z něj vyklopit a nemuseli jste zachraňovat tu krávu, ale... Je to občas v snázích, no, tak co mám dělat? Kurva, to je daleko. S kým si to do hajzlu zahrával? To stopnu a zapnu to, až tam budu. OK, šel jsem do dolů, takže... A spustila se tady Battle Music. Což nejspíš znamená, že tady někdo je. Tak nic. OK, tak už jsem tady na tom místě, někde předtím. A předpokládám, že ten tábor by měl být tam. A... mohl jsem sem přijít v noci, to by bylo asi lepší. Uvidíme ale, co s tím zmůžeme. Kouknu aspoň, kolik jich tam je, jak jsou vyzbrojení. Předpokládám, že budou tady v tom táboře. Oh.
fear. I'm here to help you.
Thank you.
Follow me, but be quiet.
No tak pojď, ale ty píčo blbá.
What have we got here? Entertainment! Great! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Add it up!
What the fuck?
To arms! Get over here!
To je píča, hlavně, že jsem jí říkal potichu, ty vole.
Follow me, but be quiet.
Lepší by bylo sem asi přijít v noci.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Já je Zdar!
All of them!
To si děláš prdel! To není možný už, ale do prdele.
Follow me, but be quiet.
Ty vole, tak... Dělej! Si snad děláš prdel, ne? Ono prostě zůstane. Haló? Vážně. Vole. Teď se mi zasekne mapa, jo. OK. Pojď. No, už jsme mimo, vole.
I think we've gone far enough.
Bože.
Thank you. God knows what those devils would do to me.
It's a good thing I came. Who knows what could have happened?
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
You're right. If I were him, nothing could have stopped me coming for you.
Exactly. What a pathetic coward. I should probably set off.
No tak teď už mi to asi neřekne, no.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
No, proč jsem to udělal? Ne, teďka budu muset bojovat s každýma banditama, co nás potkají, že jo? Ty vole, ještě, že nás nic nepotkalo, abych ji nechal chcípnout krávu jednu. Stejně už ji nepotřebuju. Pokazil jsem jí vztahy s Florianem, takže... Ten píčus už nic neřekne stejně. Ne. Své. Tak, debila.
God be with you.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
I suppose I better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Take care now.
Okay, rapporta. Tady se dává někde na lavičce. Jako čekal bych, že to bude u jeho baráku. Jakože tady. Aha. Má barák zavřený píč.
Good day.
Take care.
A to mě nezajímá. Rapota.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rare merchandise from all over the world.
Yeah.
No, vypadá to, že tady není.
Yeah.
Shit, co je zase?
Cucumbers, asparagus and green.
Pokud to není tenhle šešek. Kurva, what the fuck? Což rapota? Nejseš.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mohl by být v tom. There you are. Stůj.
Are you Rapita by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian, I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That would be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
No. Ty vole. Dělej.
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronoff. That's what he calls himself, although Ronoff Castle's long gone.
Co? To jsem věděl, kdo dělá s tou mědí do píče. Takže se musím ještě stavit v kostele. Předtím jsem toho raportu dostal a ono mi to ukázalo, že jsem nesplnil ten úkol s tou mědí. Občas mě to docela dost sere, jak jsou ty úkoly tady rozdělaný, že vlastně splníte něco a i když jste o tom druhým věděli, tak to nemáte splněný, protože jste neudělali jednu debilní interakci. Já už od začátku vím, že někdo s tou mědí dělá v tom klášteře. Už se mi tak dlouho načítá mapa do hajzlu. Aha, tady. Rapota. Teda ne rapota je ten kokot. Tohle je někdo jiný. Hej, Zachu.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why do you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you
Ty vole.
Made a fool. Anything else?
What can you tell?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-handed everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it. Been a pleasure.
So back to that.
What?
Aha.
Aha, to je všechno?
Day. Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yo.
My father. You're asking for it, boy.
Just be sure you know what you're letting yourself in for.
Was that a threat? Do you think I'm an idiot?
You don't get it, do you? I don't particularly want to fight with you, I don't have the time or the need to prove anything. So I'll just take my knife and stick it between your ribs. And then I'll keep twisting until you tell me the truth.
So show me what you're made of. Fine.
No tak, to bylo jako všechno.
So what do you have to tell me?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
Jesus, please don't hurt him.
Don't worry. Doing to your father what I did to you would just be cruel. One invalid in the family is quite enough.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
No, to jsem mu neměl říkat, že ho nezmlátím, protože ho zmlátím.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
For a blacksmith's son, he's not all that tough, is he? Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you don't cooperate, you'll be getting a lot worse than that from me.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Proč v boji?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
But what do I get out of it?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell you everything I know about what's been going on.
Agreed. I'll get to work on it.
Wonderful. Go to Otto first and talk him into it. Then go to the bailiff so he can announce it and get spectators. The more people see it, the better. We'll bring the armor to you at the combat arena.
Co? Bože můj. No, aspoň už mám všechny vedlejšáky hotové. Aha, nemám ten vedlejšák hotový. Pořád ještě musím s tím šaškem bojovat, abych to měl splněný, ok. Nejhorší je, že teďka nemůžu rozjebat toho rapotu. Protože by mi to instantně splnilo ten quest a Nesplnil bych ten volitelný. Nečekal jsem teda, že mi to selže tolikrát. Ztratil jsem tady mega času, to bude zase editování. Hey.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from blacksmith Zach.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zach must have lost his mind entirely.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armor. Zach chose me to wear Vitus armor.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zach is paying you well.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zach would take it.
No, you fight on Zach's side and lose.
Takže mi chce zaplatit za to, abych prohrál, jo?
Nah, forget it. I won't sully my name with cheating.
Suit yourself. But my champion will batter you into the ground anyway, so you've nothing to gain.
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged, so it's your right.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff. He should know about it anyway, so I don't look like a troublemaker.
All right?
Sure, farewell.
Tohle bude předpokládám ten šampion.
Cabbage! Meat! Mutton! Veal! Beef! And chicken!
Greetings. Take care.
Tak nic. Hej.
God be with you. Take care now.
No, to vlastně nemůžu. Kde je rychtář? Haló. Ježíš, ten dědek se zase někde prochází. Se divím, že mám ještě docela dost žrádelů a jsem vyspanej. Co děláš? Co? Je fajn, že potřebuješ pomoc, ale já s tebou nemůžu interagovat, takže asi je nic.
Good day.
To bylo hodně drsný.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zach.
Zach? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the master armorer. Well, you can tell Zach if you waste another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his. I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zach came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so?
Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armor made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otter's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
Oh, gut.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show for the townsfolk, and I'll finally get that pair and their constant squabbling off my back. Bye.
Good citizens of Sázavy, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zack, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armourer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds.
That is hammer and tongs, more like.
And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rabstein's champion will be...
Oh shit, já vím, kdo to je.
Introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Ulrich.
Master Otter will fight.
Aha,
Master
tak nic.
Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
Škoda, to by byl zajímavý plot
I
twist.
remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone. And until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
Ach jo, souboj s tupýma předmětama, a v tom nejsem moc dobrý. Teď mi to vůbec nenabídlo to krytí, vole. To jsem vykryl, ale cajk. What? To bylo všechno?
You kicked that old bastard's ass, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
It was as easy as falling off a log. Any other business disputes you'd like me to sort out for you?
I might have, lad, but not any you can solve with a bludgeon. Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward, all right?
No, radši bych ji dostal hned.
Good luck to you.
A fuck, a kde? Nohavice. Jo, a čepec. Tak. Půl. A zbraně nemám vybavený zase. Klasik. To s tebou jako musí mít fakt až tam. Oni. V jakém jsem stavu? Píče, jsem zraněný. 88, jo, tak to mi docela dalo přes držku. Na to, že jsme se byli klackama.
What do you want?
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Już o nie wiem.
I'd like to...
So what are you in?
Ještě třeba vykopat, očistit.
But of course.
Fine.
Sežal si to. Ty vole, ona bude noc. Ne. Ježíš. Musím nechat za tím šaškem, aby mi konečně prozradil. No vlastně, já o ní nepotřebuju nic vědět. Ale nevadí, quest si to žádá. To je on. Není to on. To řekneš ty šašku.
I'll come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
I'm glad your trade is going well. Now, about our little deal.
That little matter. Right.
So, out with it. How was it all arranged?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
See you later.
Tohle už dávno vím. Nemám tam jít znova, že ne? Good. Je to splněný? Tak vážně. OK, takže tohle celý jsem dělal úplně zbytečně. Strávil jsem asi 1,5 hodiny nad tím, že jsem restartoval hru furt dokola a snažil jsem se splnit ten úkol s tou mědí. Až potom jsem si musel najít walkthrough, kde jsem se dozvěděl, že Si musíte zvolit mezi tou rtutí a tou mědí a nemůžete mít obojí, což nedává vůbec žádný smysl, ale wow. A tím pádem teda, že jsem splnil tu rtuť, tak už nemůžu splnit tu měď. Je trochu zvláštní, že to musí failnout a nedávám to jako na výběr jednu z těch možností. To mě docela překvapilo, ale... OK, no. Každopádně tady je ten... Prapota, protože už jsem tady 3krát byl, tak už to vím.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Ty vole, už zase?
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
Za tohle půjdeš na popravu, ty zmrde, ti říkám.
Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov castle's long gone.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Denied.
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
OK. Ještě Ulrich tady. Jak jsem mu říkal, aby jel to, ne? K tomu táboru. Ještě dokončíme tohle a už to konečně líbíme. Tahle epizoda... OBS mi ukazuje, že už je to 3 3/4 hodiny, ale bude to tak polovina kvůli tomu, jak jsem tady failoval. A jak jsem se snažil splnit nesplnitelné questy. Každopádně i tak, to bude docela mega epizoda zase. Protože já se tady vždycky snažím splnit aspoň jeden hlavní quest, nechápu, proč mi to vždycky trvá takovou strašnou dobu. Požádáme teda Ulricha o pomoc. Je super, že ho tady máme s náma. A víme taky o tom, že se v klášteře scházejí a že pracují pro klášter. Nebo pro někoho v klášteře technicky za to. No jo. Ještě věď tohle a budeš... Hej. Aha. Kde jako je? O, tady. Ty jsi přebral ten jejich tábor, jo. Tak to je dobrý, že jsem ti to vyčistil. Shit, nemáš rádo.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Fayfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Nechci si nechat opravit ten svůj suit? Aha, my už jsme tady. Tak tohle bylo hodně dobrý, to tam možná i nechám. Právě tady projela sanitka nebo něco takového. Akorát, že s Ulrichem to asi na stealth nepůjde, no nejde. Fakt, co je? Ty vole, co to s tím Kingdomem? To nemyslíš vážně, že ne? What the fuck? Co to je do hajzlu?
Come here, lily liver.
Raise the alarm! You call that combat? Take that.
You'll pay for that.
Bring it on.
Well landed.
No. Vole, co to bylo?
You're dead. You call that combat?
Já nemůžu se třepáhnout.
surrender.
No fucking surrender. Tak. Tohle bylo hodně šílený. Kroužkový nohavice. A ten batvat bude asi 4711. Nevím, jestli bude lepší. Čtyři, 7, 11, 3, 5, 9, jo, je lepší. Aha. 9, 9, 4, 8, 8, 3. Ještě bych se měl podívat na Ulricha, jestli přežil vůbec. A Ulrichu? Co se tady do hajzlu děje? No jeho tělo tady nikdy nevidím, takže... Buď zmizel, anebo šel dovnitř. Najednou žije.
Jesus Christ, who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzik Kobila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kobila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But I was wrong about you. You are not so clever as I thought.
Fuck.
If you were, you would not have told me how you came to know I served the Rosenbergs. You have signed not only your own death warrant, but also Pfeiffer's.
We'll see about that.
Ne. Tak nic, no.
Lost your wind, have you?
Co děláš?
I'll flay you.
Sek? Kurva. Já bych na něj klidně vyzkoušel i nějaký komba, jo. No jak se na ty boss fighty ty komba moc nefungujou. Škoda, nechtěl jsem ho zabít. No a tady myslím, že nějaká možnost je, abyste ho nezabili, jo. Auč. Ty vole, co to zase děláš, Henry, ty píče?
Not so brave now, are you, young man? Let's finish this quickly.
Scheiße!
Počkej. A to jako nesmím mít štít, abych mohl dávat ty komba nebo co? To nedává moc smysl, ne? Sex like bot? No, piču. Ty vole Henry, ty kreténe. Oh shit. Kým truhlám. Kde je ten meč? Vole. Kam si dropnul meč? Chudák. Meč po dědovi. $36. Ale on měl nějaký jiný, když jsem ho předtím porazil. Akorát, že jsem si ten meč nevzal. No, co už.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfar is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry. Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rate then.
Shit. Ulricha je mi ale líto, no. Jaká škoda.
Garlic, carrot, beetroot, onion.
OK. Tohle prodám, to prodám. Tohle je stealth. Tohle zkusím opravit. Prodat. Tou kuklu asi taky, protože je mi stejně k ničemu. Nohy. Kurva. Tak, koukneme se. 15, 15, 6. Dvacet pět, 10, já mám tu brigantínu, že? 9, kolik to váží? Což je 4, ono je to lehčí, jo. To fuck. Tak to je jasná volba, chlape. Tak. 19. Ty vole, tak to... Aha. Ono mi to zabírá slot na boty. Ne, že by jako moje boty měly nějakou obranu, ale potom budu daleko hlasitější. Jedenáct. No. Tohle je takový srovnatelný, jo. Ty rukavice moc rozdílný nejsou, koukám. Se 14, 17, 10. O. No. Tohle budou sice hlučné jako svině, ale... Na druhou stranu budu takový tank. Nejdřív prodám ty píčoviny, co nechci. Ty ramena nechci. Deset. No, ty ramena chci. Ne. Bodky si nechám, určitě. Nemám nějakou lepší. Jo, to je jenom košile, no. Ale pěkně mě zmasil, ty vole. To se musí uznat.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Máme aspoň 860 za to.
For that amount I can be persuaded.
Takových věcí jsem tě naházel, vole. Stejně zaplatím za opravu mnohem víc. Jsem to říkal. Píče. Skoro 2 litry.
Aye. Aye, that would do it.
Ty kokos. Počkej, jsem neprodal ty nátepníky. Máš vždycky zmáčknu X místo toho E. Mám ještě něco na koni? Nemám. Zvláštní. Bodky. No, ty nejdřív opravím a teprve potom je dám na toho koně. Potřebujeme za krejčím, jo, je tam. Tohle fakt dělá kravál strašný.
My respects to you.
God be with you.
Všechno.
Can we do something about the... Aye. Since it's you. Well now.
Jo.
I'll go for that.
Ještě bodky. No, ten Švec je až tam vlastně. The fuck?
God be with you. God be with you.
Díkec. A teď si zajdeme ještě do lázní. Dojedeme k Rackovi a to by měl být konec questu. Ne? Konečně, ty vole.
Good day.
I'd like to make...
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That can be a...
I'm not giving you that.
And how much... You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it. Take care.
No, skvělý, dobré noc, vole. Úžasně to vyšlo zase. Zkusíme se dostat do rotají. A tady už by to mělo být safe. Jakmile se dostanete přes ten sázavský les. Ani tak dlouho to netrvalo. Uhni, sakra. Máte tady jídlo? Jo, já nepotřebuji jídlo. Okay. Calm the fuck down. Přestaň, kurva. Proč jsem načítal takovou dobu nesnesitelnou?
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir. May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skalitz?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Is that all? Má Bernard někde?
Hey, who's there?
Greetings.
A on si vyslechnu tohle Magora.
Master Fafar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skalitz mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radza can rely on me. That's all clear. I'll get going.
God be with you.
I'd like to...
Yes?
Is that the yard next to the Scalit's mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now.
A silver store?
I doubt it.
What about these waterworks?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle.
You said mine...
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Goodbye.
Ty glitchuje. Ještě za Bernardem. No, vyspím se na to. Tady ne. Někde motorů. Tady? Fakt, však to má být moje roomka, ne? Aha. Jo, já vlastně spím tady v té stodole, jo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bernarde. The fuck?
Yeah.
Jo, to je ten shooting range, shit.
Yeah.
Watch what you're doing!
Debilové.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kapitáne.
Good health to you.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzik let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way.
He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Nemůžete se bavit jinde. A teď kde je to celá, ale... Ježiš, no až u rychtáře. This is the end. Or at least it should be the end. Rychtáři! To je debil. Ach jo. Nemáte tu celou, to je jako nějaká stola. Je tohle ne, vole. A fuck. Neříkej, že ho držíte tady, ty vole. Dobrý. Čus. Je ten vězeň.
Who's there? Answer.
What? What's out?
Jesus! Come now.
Kde je kurva ten vězeň?
Welcome, Henry.
To si snad děláš prdel. Tady připravujete nějaký gangbang?
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sázavy recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Ulrich gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sázavy, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sázavy and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Ulrich, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
This Ulrich, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name. He used to come to the workshop
sorry, teď jsem za chvíli
and after what's
chodil na
happened, I
plochu
doubt
a
he'll
ono
be
to nemá
showing his
to...
face there again.
Ono to nejde na pozadí. Myslím, že to má tu možnost. Ale to už jsem se ptal, vole.
I met
old friend.
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale.
Can you get to the...
Well, they
Crimps? You're telling me this Ulrich is recruiting armed men in Sázavy?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sázavy. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Ulrich said he probably got cold feet.
Crimps? You're telling me... Work? You said...
They'd ride...
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
What the? Hey!
Hey, Henry, come to see us!
Jo, Baťo. Neměli jsme tady víc vězňů?
Yeah.
Počkej, on není tady. Hledání NPCček. Přestaň. Byl tady.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear up... Look out.
To je zakázaný, proč? Tyhle, tak kde je ten magor? A teď je najednou tady.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
But if someone at the monastery is perpetrating crimes against the crown...
True enough. Why don't I go and arrest King Sigismund of Luxembourg while I'm about it? He's committed a crime or two as well. I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's...
No jasně, ale církev nemá žádnou armádu, vole.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
To je jediný důvod, proč nemůžeš zatknout Zikmunda.
And what's more, so Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasso and take a closer look at those recruits.
To nebylo zrovna dobrý
If they're going
přirovnání.
to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasso and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
Nice. Ztratil jsem docela dost reputace s Radskem. Co? Ale co už... Jo, tohle už je nový quest. Takže se musíme vypravit znova do Sázavy. A tam už teda konečně najdeme tu skrytou armádu, nebo po ní budeme pátrat. To je... Ježíš, to je ten quest pro Fejfara. OK, tohle by bylo teda pro tuhle epizodu už konečně všechno. Končíme to tady na hnoji. A příště teda už budeme hledat tu armádu. Už se docela blížíme ke konci té hlavní linie. A jestli se vám video líbilo, tak dejte like, jestli ne, tak dejte dislike a napište nějaký smysluplný komentář. A příště teda zdar.